Video, I'm going to demonstrate how to analyze data using BARD. In my previous video, I explained how to do a similar analysis using ChatGPT and a downloaded Excel file. So you can check out that other video if you're interested. But BARD here allows you to upload data in the form of images or a URL. It's good at scouring the internet, and so it can search for internet resources that contain your data set. So for example, I could ask it to tell me um, some sites where I can find certain kinds of data, like maybe the income statement for Apple, if that's what I want to analyze. I already found the income statement because I know it's on Yahoo Finance. So on Yahoo Finance, if you go to search for Apple or any other stock, and then you go to financial section down here, you'll see the income statement, the balance sheet, the cash flow statement. So you could use any of those. I'm going to use the income statement for now. So since I've already downloaded, since I've already found the link, let's get to see how we can analyze it. So I'm going to ask Bart, can you analyze Apple's income statement found at the following URL, and then I give it the URL and hit enter, and it will do its best to come up with something. And so sometimes, depending on the question you ask it, you might get a different response, or it might tell you cannot find a resource, depending on how you ask the question. So actually, you can see it just told me that, but I know it's not true because I previously asked it the same question. Okay, so for example, if you look here, what I did earlier, okay, can you analyze Apple's income statement found on the following URL? And then it came up with this income statement, which is what you will find if you go to finance.yahoo.com. You can export it to sheets, and if you export it, it will obviously it will download you can download the sheet from Google Sheets and analyze it locally using ChatGPT or something else. So I want to do the analysis in BAD. So it gives me a brief overview. Apple sales and gross profit have been relatively flat over the past 2 years. Despite the challenges, Apple remains a highly profitable company with strong balance sheet. So obviously I wanted to know more. So I said, can you tell me some interesting facts that I should know based on this income statement before investing in Apple stock? So it came up with Apple's revenue has been growing steadily, net income has been growing, gross profit margins have remained stable, operating expenses have been increasing, net income from continuing operations has been flat. So obviously this is useful information to an investor, but I wanted to get a more clear picture. So I said, can you give me some visuals to help me better understand some recent trends? And then I came up with this visual showing the sales revenue growth, gross profit, operating margin, operating income, and net income. So obviously you can ask it questions about the data all day, but that's how you would go about that. I also have data that is in the form of images. So I'm going to upload one of them and let's see what it gives us. So one of these images, I have 3 images that I'm going to look at. One of them is the image. Let's see, where does this go? Okay, hold on. I have too much going on here. Okay, so income sources of rich people. Let's try that. Okay, so I upload the image and I'm going to say, can you summarize the information in the attached image? Okay, so it will do its best to give me an overview of this image and the data it contains. So it's able to scan images and retrieve the information from the image. So let's see what it comes up with. It tells me this one is a pie chart 2017 Pew Research Center, study by the Pew Research Center. The richest 1% of American households receive 20.2% of all income in 2016, while bottom 50% receive 13.2%. Okay, so you can see it gives you some information, and you can ask it questions all day about about this um, about this image. And let me use another one that I found more interesting here in a second. So the one that I'm actually looking for is the one after this one. Okay, which industry boasts the most billionaires? That one. Okay, so let's see. Can you analyze and summarize the image, the attached, the information in the attached image? Okay, so if I were to do this, and obviously I can click on this, or I can go to the folder where that image is and take a closer look at it. But sometimes you might not get all the information, or you might not think about certain things that the image actually um, some information that the image actually tells you, but it may not be obvious immediately. So here it says that the image shows annual growth of billionaires in the United States by industry. Billionaires who made the most fortunes in technology and healthcare have been progressively older, and those who made the most fortunes in entertainment and media have been progressively older as well. And then it goes on to tell me a whole lot of things about the image, which you can read. But bottom line is, I can also zoom in here on it to see the information in the image. And so, yeah, while that's coming up, let me load my last image here. So there's another image that I wanted to look at before, after this one. So let me just load it while this is coming up. And it's this one here, global life expectancy. Okay, so obviously you can analyze data in the form of images all day. So let me just tell it, can you summarize the information in the attached image? Obviously, if you have follow-up questions, you could ask it. And so, okay, so this is the image, and you can see the technology and health industries have the highest number of billionaires, uh, and then followed by industrials and real estate, consumer and retail. But you can see that sometimes industrial, for example, overtook real estate around 20, getting to 2020, just before 2020. And technology overtook health industries around 2019, but technology and health industries have kind of been giving each other a chase. So yeah, I wanted to know more about this data set. So let me see what it says here. Obviously, it says the data in the image comes from a report by UBS, the Swiss financial company. The report found that number of billionaires in the United States grew from this number in 2009 to that number in 2020. Total wealth of these billionaires grew from 1.4 trillion in 2009 to 4 trillion in 2020. So obviously, you can keep going and try to see everything it says. So here's another one on life expectancy. And obviously, the image shows estimated life expectancy at birth for both sexes in 1950, 2000, 2050 by region. According to the image, global life expectancy is expected to rise from 71.7 years in 2022 to 77.3 years by 2050. So again, I could zoom in on the image to see what it actually says, but that gives me a pretty good summary of what the image is about, and it helps kind of move you in the right direction. So that's the gist of doing analyzing data using VAR. Obviously, here if we were to look at the graph itself, we'll see that North America has the highest life expectancy. It's gone from 68 to in 1950 to 84 um, in 2050. So it's currently 77.0. And Europe also had a high life expectancy. Asia is at 67.6. Latin America currently is at 71.1. Africa is at 53.3. Australia and Oceania at 75.4 currently, and with the projections. So yeah, if you look at Bard's summary, you'll find a lot of that information summarized here and the main points. So yeah, there's a lot more you can do with Bard. So in the next video, I'll do a tutorial on Bard and its extensions. So if you like this video, then like and subscribe to my channel and you'll receive notifications anytime I post a new video. I'll be doing this series on AI tools, and um, some of the topics would include looking at productivity tools and um, general plugins and extensions that make these tools more useful. So like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.